Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Shri FC. I'm so sorry to be late, and now I'm doing the live watch along a Manchester United versus Chelsea match, which is going to take place right now. It's already 2 minutes up here, and it's nil-nil. The match has started at a very fast pace, and I'm going to give my live reaction analysis as the match keeps going on. So, as right now you can see on the lineup, this is the lineup that Chelsea have lined up with. So with the lineup has been very strong. I did not expect such strong lineup so far. I expected Chalobah to start, Rudiger to not play. So it's a very strong lineup by Thomas Tuchel with injury reports that were coming in. With Chelsea right now, it's been a bit confusing so far. So I want to see the first half where Reece James plays. For some matches, Thomas Tuchel has played him at right centre back and has also said in his pre-match conference that at some point he will be considered for the RCB and sometimes he will be considered for the right wing back. So I think that's a bit of concern if I'm being very, very honest, because for me, I want to see James playing at the wing back position. That's his real position, and that's where I want to see Reece James. But I trust the manager and his judgment and what he want to do. So right now, Chelsea have a free kick at a very, very good position so far, where they can rip in and Thiago Silva Rudiger can come into play. Just 1 minute is lagging in my side. I apologize. Oh, it was a shot by Mount. It was blocked by the Manchester United defender. And it's a foul now by Jorginho. And the Manchester United win a free kick. So already 3.5 minutes and both teams starting with some pace. United have nothing to play. So now I'll take you to United lineup as well. So they lined up with David De Gea, Dalo, Varane, Lindelof, Telles because there was no surprise. Luke Shaw is injured, Van Bissaka is injured, Harry Maguire is injured, and Matic, McTominay, they have no Fred available, and then Ilanga, Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, Ronaldo because Sancho is injured. So United have a lot of injury problems of themselves to deal with, and that was a best 11. I think they can really bring up for this match. So right now the match is going at a very very good pace, and let's see which really comes at it. Right now the possession we all know is dominated by Chelsea so far, and Chelsea are continuing with it, and so far is going at a right pace. The match is going and started at a very very brisk pace. It's been a very, very entertaining match so far in terms of the way intensity has been there. Thomas Tuchel has complained about Stamford Bridge pitches that's not allowing Chelsea to play well. So for me, Old Trafford is a pitch which suits Chelsea because Old Trafford is very, very wide and very long pitch, which will bring Chelsea more chances to break teams down. Alonso has a ball here. Ball is up to Reece James. Oh, saved by David De Gea. That's a good shot. It's so good to see Reece playing at attacking positions. I'm so happy to see that. This is his rightful position, and Thomas Tuchel, except some rare matches, should not play him at RCB. So James did his shots. It was easy in the end, but good to see that. The ball is back to Antonio Rudiger. Antonio Rudiger goes back. He passes to Alonso. Alonso goes towards Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz goes towards Marcus Alonso. Marcus Alonso. Marcus Alonso wins the throw-in for Chelsea through Dalot. And right now Chelsea have a throw-in, and Chelsea have already had a shot on target through Reece James. The ball is with Rudiger. The ball has been again won back by Chelsea, and again Chelsea having all the possession. Thiago Silva having the possession up here. Is to Reece James up here. Reece James having the ball. Reece James running with the ball. Reece James here. Pass it to Warner. Warner straight to David De Gea. So that's another shot on target for Chelsea. But that was an easy catch, you can say, for David De Gea for a keeper of his quality. But Chelsea have started this match well. They're enjoying the width available to them at Old Trafford pitch, long pitch, and the width United are offering them. And this should only show that this match will be very end to end. And my regards, this match could really end of 2-4 in Chelsea's favor, 3-3, 2-4, 2-3. It's been a very good start so far in the match in terms by Chelsea. Ronaldo has a ball, but he's already been absolutely man-marked by Thiago Silva and Rudiger. So the match is going in that regards. Thiago Silva, Rudiger again playing together with Aspilicueta, with Chelsea having Christensen out. I did believe that Chalobah deserved a chance, but Aspilicueta will come in, so that's not a surprise. The ball is back. The ball is to Mason Mount. Mason Mount gives it to Reece James. Reece James goes back here. Reece James goes back to Cesar Aspilicueta. Aspilicueta goes back to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva has the ball in his feet. Thiago Silva passes it to Reece James. Reece James has the ball. Reece James towards back to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva now straight away to he's taking a bit of time with the ball. He again goes back to his Aspilicueta. Aspilicueta to Reece James. Reece James here to Mount to Reece James. Reece James has the ball here, fighting with Nemanja Matic. Rashford has intercepted, and Chelsea have won a throw-in. Thomas Tuchel on the sideline already moving around, looking a bit sturdy, resolute, angry. I can't see at the moment, but if Chelsea loses this match, they're in big trouble. And now it's up to N'Golo Kante. It's to Jorginho, pass it straight to Rudiger in space. Rudiger goes to Alonso, but that was a sloppy pass, but Dalot did not intercept properly. Now it's up to Alonso. Alonso goes back to Antonio Rudiger. Antonio Rudiger goes straight to N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante, that's a beautiful dribble. That's a beautiful turn. That's. Oh, oh my God, that was so close to be 1-0 Chelsea. Oh my God, Reece James could have done better, but United defenders got to him. But what a turn by N'Golo Kante. What a turn. Good pass by Mason Mount immediately, and United defenders straight away came in. Rafael Varane. So he already intercepted the shot, but good signs from Chelsea straight away so far. They've really played well so far. And now Reece James is a free kick against Marcus Rashford. And United at the moment are not able to get out of the box. And then they get out of the box, Chelsea win the ball back or win a foul. That's been the story of United so far in this match. But it's only been 8.5 minutes, and it's still a long, long, long game to go before we make any assessments on Manchester United and how they can take up on Chelsea. Jorginho has the ball now. Jorginho gives it straight away. N'Golo Kante. That's a sloppy pass. Golo, that's a sloppy pass by N'Golo Kante. And right now, United have a throw in now. Manchester United throw in here. Manchester United Dalo. They're taking a bit of time. He passes straight away here to McTominay. McTominay gives it straight away to Alex Telles. Oh, Bruno gets his head straight on target. But that was a scary situation because Chelsea know from that situation Benzema hit a lot of headers past him. So that was a precarious situation, but Bruno is very different player to Benzema, so you aren't expecting much. But that was a good chance for United and a good cross from Telles. This only really proves my prediction. I think it's going to do for Chelsea favor and it's going to be a very open game. This has been a really, really open game so far and a very good game to watch so far. Thiago Silva has the ball right now. He straight away passes it back to Cesar Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta to Reece James. Now this is Varane is no. What a pathetic header back by Varane. Is Marcus Alonso now? Marcus Alonso. Marcus Alonso. Why does he go infield? Why doesn't he go wide? It's Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz. It's N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante. That is Antonio Rudiger. That was a good ball. That was a good ball. A better control by Havertz, and that's already 1-0 Chelsea. So it's been a very good start by Chelsea. They've created chances. They've had two shots on target. They've overall looked very, very good. While United have been mostly on counter attack, but they had that one chance where Telles put it to Bruno, and his header was straight at Edward Mendy. So it's been Chelsea dominance with United trying to counter them whenever required. That's been the story of the match so far. So it's 0-0 so far. The minutes at the moment have been 10.5. It's 10.5 minutes gone. It's Manchester United nil, Chelsea nil. And here it's to Rafael Varane. Rafael gives it straight to David De Gea. David De Gea, it was, I believe, Alex Telles. He throws it long. It's Antonio Rudiger. It's Antonio Rudiger to Cesar Azpilicueta. And that's oh, it was well won by Varane. That was a well won ball. Otherwise, Werner was absolute in. Chelsea won the ball back. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul. Harvard's foul on McTominay, and Chelsea's attack has been stopped by the referee. And United have a free kick now from their own near to the box. So at the moment with Chelsea, I think the thing is that we have nothing to play for. I think the Champions League was the last absolute effort by the players to really go through. It's sad that we were not able to go through the Champions League. It's a disappointing way. We gave our everything against Real Madrid, but sadly we were not able to go through. And in that way, I think we took Arsenal game lightly. We paid the price for that. Lucky against West Ham. But this has been a better start as compared to those matches. Marcus Rashford was creating danger, but Aspi win the ball back from him. United have a corner kick now, so Chelsea have to defend a corner. And especially Matic, Ronaldo from the heading positions can be dangerous for Chelsea in this corner kick. Is Alex Telles or are the Bruno Fernandes going to take the corner kick? It looks like it's going to be Alex Telles. Ronaldo is nicely in the box, being man marked by Reece James. Now it's Donald marking for Chelsea. Matic. Matic puts the ball in Ronaldo. That could have been the goal that he scored against Juventus. Very near to that. Overhead kick by Ronaldo, but it was over the goal. Matic puts a very, very good ball in the box. You have to give credit to him. And Ronaldo. Chelsea have to be careful. What are we doing? I don't know. What the heck are we doing so far? I really don't know. We're giving a lot of chances away in the last some minutes. And again, we are putting ourselves in unnecessary trouble. This is Kante. McTominay has absolutely manhandled Kante here. But the ball by him has been really, really poor. Rashford has kept the ball in. Rashford goes back to to McTominay here. It's Matic. It's Matic to Ronaldo. Ronaldo straight away takes a shot, and that's been intercepted by Thiago Silva. Now this is back to the goalkeeper, David De Gea. David De Gea gives it straight away to the right side, Diego Dallo. Dallo gets intercepted by Kai Havertz and is a Manchester United throw-in right now. Riding looks a bit better on the touchline. That's been the form of United, and a victory could be very well due for them. But I hope it's not against us because it's going to give me a sleepless nights. Straight away to the infield for United. Alex Telles. He gives it straight to Ronaldo. Ronaldo dribbles past Jorginho. He gives it to Rashford, but that's a very overhead pass. Rashford has nothing to do. He gives it to McTominay. McTominay is in space. Gives it to Bruno Fernandes. McTominay. That was a good pass by Bruno. United have really have took a bit of form now. In the last 5-6 minutes, they've looked really, really good and look more threatening side to score a goal. And Cristiano at the moment looks at it. Bruno looks at it. McTominay looks at it. And United at the moment are creating problems for Chelsea. This is going to be a long night for defenders in this game. The ball is back for throwing for United again. United will throwing up here. Diego Dallo. And Diego Dallo goes straight away to Jorginho wins the ball. No, is Guy Havertz? No. Again, Lindelof keeps the ball in. And it's straight away to Rafael Varane. Rafael Varane straight away Matic. Matic straight away to Alex Telles. Alex Telles won the ball back. Mason Mount has won the ball back. Reece James and Mason Mount have won the ball back. Apologies. What have you done, Mount? There was no need. James was there. Why he went alone? He should have passed it to James, man. This is something that frustrates me on Chelsea attack. We just create so many problems for ourselves. We always want to run, just make a pass when the player is in space. That's what boggles my mind. Now, Rudiger, again, we are putting ourselves in danger. Again, we are putting ourselves in massive danger. Alonso, that's a poor pass, but Havertz keeps it in. No. That's Chelsea throw-ins here. Chelsea have a throw-in up here. Alonso, Werner. Werner goes back towards Antonio Rudiger. Rudiger goes straight at Reece James here. There's a lot of space because of how wide Old Trafford pitch is for Reece James here to enjoy. Jorginho to Reece James. But there's no space. United have a lot of men back. So again, Chelsea go back to Cesar Azpilicueta to Silva to Azpilicueta, no. Silva to James. Mason Mount, but Matic is very, very smart. Wins the ball back and has been really good for United so far, Matic. And David De Gea here with the ball. Goal, throws it away, but that's a very, very poor goal kick. Rudiger has the ball back again, so United not having a sustained pressure. They're having some possession and counter attacks, but they aren't keeping the ball for long. Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva to Reece James. Reece James and Mason Mount. That's a huge space for Mount to work in. Oh my god, Mason Mount. What was that, brother? What was that? This is Antonio Rudiger to N'Golo Kante. Marcus Alonso. Marcus Alonso towards Havertz to Rudiger. Kante puts a ball in the ball. There's one. That's Aspilicueta. And now United are counter attack is Cristiano Ronaldo. Aspilicueta wins the ball back. Jorginho wins the ball back. Apologies. And Teres is the ball against United are counter attacking here, but Chelsea have men back now. Alonso wins the ball, and that's already ball back towards Mason Mount. Mason Mount now you can see everywhere, but his final output at the moment, today decision making has not been up to the amount what we can expect from Mason. The ball is here to Mason. Mason gives it straight away to Timo Werner. Timo Werner running. Jorginho gives it straight to no Jorginho. James to Jorginho. Go! Kante straight at David De Gea. Kante, that was should have been 1-0 Chelsea. Expect a bit better from Kante. That was straight at goalkeeper here. But good signs for Chelsea so far. Kante has played a superb game. From having awful 2 to 3 performances, Kante has looked very, very good today. So some United fans are coming. It looks like there was a protest going on. Now a lot of fans are coming back into the stadium at 18th minute. So the match is still nil here. Manchester nil, Chelsea nil. It's 18 minutes, 32 seconds so far in my time. Rashford looks a bit down. Has he got a bit of injury? Nobody knows, but he looks down here. He looks a bit of discomfort. I think either it's a tackle. Nobody knows what happened, but he looks in a bit of discomfort here. So play has been stopped up here. So if we can even look at some stats so far of this game. Right now, I'll show you some stats of this game so far, and that's been the way it's been. Passing dominance, you can see at the moment is mostly been of Chelsea, which is should not really be a surprise if I'm being absolutely honest here. And I'm just gonna show it just a minute. You may see some stats up here. I'll get myself out there so you can see it more properly. So you can see some stats here. The possession has been dominated by Chelsea. Passes have been dominated by Chelsea. But chances have been dominated by Chelsea. But so far, United have held control, and in counter attacks, they've also looked very, very dangerous so far. So that's been the stats so far, and overall, it's been a very, very end-to-end game. I really enjoyed it so far in terms of the way it's been played. United have defensively looked much better than they looked against Arsenal. Attackingly, I think they were good against Arsenal as well. It was just low of confidence. But Chelsea have been made a big improvement for the previous displays, and it's good to see that they're defensively more organized than they were against Arsenal, and they look more sharp than they looked against West Ham. And it's towards Diego Dallo towards Victor Lindelof to Nemanja Matic to Dallo straight away to Matic. Matic straight away gives it to Alex Telles. Alex Telles straight away passes it to, but it was straight at Mendy. So that should have been a problem for Mendy. Telles' idea was not bad, but the execution was not up to the mark, and sometimes these things could really happen with you. And a lot of United fans are coming into the stadium. It looks like after the protest, whatever they organized, this has been going on for the last 1 or 2 years against Glazers and everything. So you can understand their anger so far with the way this season has gone. It's understandable for them the way where they were expected to be and where they are. So that's why a lot of protest for them side is going on. So it's understandable. You can get why they're angry. And at the moment, it looks like a lot of people went towards the protest and a lot of coming back into the stadium. For me, surprisingly, looked a bit empty at the start, so it's good to see fans coming back. Without fans, there's no football, if I'm being absolutely honest. So here so far, Jorginho, Aspilicueta to Silva. That's a good pass by Silva. James in space. Mason Mount. Ooh, win ball. The ball is won back here by United. Bruno Teles. Bruno Teles. No, it's Rashford. Rashford. What has happened to him? He gets dispossessed so easily. What has happened to this boy? It has to be one of the biggest mysteries. What has happened to him? Mason Mount. Oh, that was a good ball. That was a good ball. Chelsea are getting some chances in the United box right now. Nemanja Matic. Matic to Bruno here towards Scott McTominay to Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's straight away to Diego Dallo. Diego Dallo straight away towards Cristiano Ronaldo. Sorry, Scott McTominay. Apologies. Straight away to Scott McTominay in a lot of space in the midfield. The stadium is very big as well. That allows midfielders to have a lot of space to work in and wide players. Bruno Fernandes straight away passes it to Diego Dallo. He straight away gives it back towards Diego Dallo. Here is Ilanga. Ilanga has the ball up here. Now the ball is straight over here towards Alex Telles. Alex Telles the ball. Now goes back towards again. Chelsea clear it. So Rafael Varane has the ball now. It's got McTominay right now. Scott McTominay. Pathetic giveaway. He's so lucky. He's so lucky Chelsea give it back. That was a pathetic giveaway by Scott McTominay. Thiago Silva wins the ball against Ronaldo. Kante has the ball. Kante gives it back towards Antonio Rudiger. Alonso to Kante. Kante to Rudiger. Rudiger to Alonso. Oh, Alonso. Alonso wins the ball back. Werner here has a lot of space to run in. Werner is running it in Lindelof. No, Dallo. It's a corner kick for Chelsea. And it's good that Werner did not got injured. The Old Trafford's turf is, I think, a bit sleepy, is very downwards, and the players get a lot of chances to injury up there. And it's a corner kick for Chelsea. Mike Dean, the referee here, having some words from McTominay. It looks like McTominay has got a bit of knock here at the moment. It doesn't look like what happened, but he has a bit of knock up here. It's a corner kick for Chelsea so far. Can Silva Rudiger come into play? It's Mason Mount taking the corner kick. That's Mason Mount. That's Mason Mount. Oh my god, that was a good idea. But Alonso was, the ball was very, very overhit. Kante's put the ball into the box. Is Werner Alonso has win the ball back? Is Marcus Alonso? Marcus Alonso straight over to Thiago Silva. Now the attack goes back. So United have numbers at the back, so Chelsea again have to start it all over. Jorginho to here straight away. Jorginho gives it straight away to Werner. Werner in a lot of space here. Oh, that was a good idea. That was a good idea. Pathetic execution, but a good idea of dinking to Mason Mount. So at the moment, Chelsea are trying to find the breakthrough. Chelsea have been the dominant side, but United have looked dangerous when counter-attacking. That's been the story of the match so far. First measure Thomas Tuchel as a Chelsea manager at Old Trafford. In his last two visits here as a PSG manager, he won, but he got a big heartbreak at the hands of United at Parc des Princes. So Thomas Tuchel loved to come at Old Trafford, but did not like to play United as at home stadium. No penalty. United players are claiming that, but there's no penalty. James, what is he doing? Getting caught in his own box. We see what are you doing? It's Kante. Kante now running absolutely at Langa. Rashford. It's Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz. Side netting. That is pathetic. That's the story of Chelsea season. That is the story of Chelsea season. He could have passed it to Renzo. He could have made a cutback. But the selfishness never goes away from Chelsea. There was a great chance to make it 1-0. Kante did such a hard effort. And Alonso was absolutely free, and that would have been 1-0 Chelsea and a great start. But there was no chance. He was never going to get a goal from there. But the selfishness in a young attackers never goes away, which is a good sign as well as a bad sign when it comes to team unity and scoring goals. David Villa takes a long goal kick up here. And he straight away gives it to Marcus Rashford, but it's so over his height. And again, it's Chelsea who have the ball back in form of throw-in. So United are not able to maintain a sustained pressure here. They don't have the ball for a long time. They are counter-attacking, but not in proper fruition. And they are struggling in that regard. So United do need to improve if they want to give themselves some chance to win this match. Kante has the ball here. N'Golo Kante. He's straight to Havertz. He has missed. He has missed from 1 yard. 2 yards. Havertz has missed from 2 yards. Same old problem for Chelsea. We just cannot finish our chances. That's a big, big miss from Havertz. This is a big, big miss from Havertz. That should have been 1-0 Chelsea. No words from me. That should have been finished. Tuchel is furious. That should be 1-0 Chelsea. This is why we cannot win league titles. This is why we cannot win Champions League always again. We just under technicality. We could have been 1-0 up here, and just think if United score a goal and we go down at halftime 1-0, this will come and pinch every Chelsea fan. Havertz should be making that 1-0. He didn't. United building attack through Ilanga, but he gives it straight to Jorginho. Ilanga again. So it's a Chelsea throwing up here. Tuchel a bit angry at the side so far. This is Silva. Silva to Rudiger. Rudiger straight away cross ball towards Reece James. But that was a very, very, you can say, overhead long ball, so it did not allow Reece James to attack. The ball is straight away to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva has the ball in possession. He gives it straight away to Cesar Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta to Reece James. Reece James goes to Mason Mount. Mason Mount gets a very, very good turn. And Mason Mount gives it to Alonso at the wing. Alonso now has a ball against Dalo. He gives it straight away to Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz has the ball. He goes back now a bit. Kante has the ball. He's been very good this game. Havertz dribbled past Elanga. Havertz running at United defense, but again goes back and gives it straight away to Rudiger. Rudiger goes to Kante. Kante has the ball. He gives a very good pass to Havertz. Havertz right now towards Marcus Alonso, who has come infield for no reason. Is Reece James up here? Reece James running at Dalo. No, it's Teles, apologies. It's Jorginho now. Jorginho says Azpilicueta keeps the ball in. Azpilicueta gives it to Reece James. Reece James keeps the ball in and he gives it straight away to Jorginho. Jorginho has the ball now. He gives it to James. James now has a good chance here. Oh, Marcus Alonso was very near to make it happen. That's a good thing for Chelsea so far. They're going, they should be 1 or 2 nil up in this match so far, the way they've played. But chances have not been taken. The final output has not been taken. Havertz had a chance to cut back to Alonso. He didn't, and Chelsea could have been 1 nil up. And then Havertz missed from 3 yards, which is unacceptable. But right now, Chelsea again building through attacks. Reece James looking very dangerous. And this match, Chelsea have control so far, and they have been in dominant side. It's 3 attempts to 9. You can see the dominance of Chelsea so far here. It's just about can they convert these chances. The ball is straight away to Jorginho. Jorginho gives it back to Reece James. Reece James gives it back towards Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva straight away to Cesar Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta has the ball now, gives it to Reece James. Reece James has the ball. Reece James gives it to Werner. It does look offside to me as well, to be honest. It does look offside. And I think referee has raised his flag. That was offside, so even if they went in, it would have been disallowed and that was a clear offside. Even I can see that from a naked eye. So that was a clear offside and Chelsea have had a lot of chances, but a clinicality, it's just not there from Chelsea. Tuchel looking gutted, but he has to be, again, his side should be 1 or 2 nil up. And he has coached a 2 or 3 nil victory and his side is nil nil. That's difficult to explain, to be honest, so far. Again, United give it back to the goalkeeper, Edward Mendy. They aren't able to keep the ball. This is Thiago Silva now having the ball. Says Azpilicueta. Oh, Thiago Silva. Kai Havertz. It is Antonio Rudiger has the ball now. Is Reece James in a lot of space right now here? Reece James to Mason Mount. And I think that's offside. That's again offside. So again, Chelsea attack has been cut through offside, but they're looking good so far. They've been doing a good job so far. And it does look exciting the way they are playing so far, but goals are not coming for them. And that's been their problem whole season. And this is why they're so much behind City and Liverpool. City have got clinical in attack, Mahrez, Foden, Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne. Liverpool have got Diaz, Salah, Jota, Mane. And Chelsea have no consistent attack as they can score them 15-20 goals a season. which is a massive problem here. Dalo again, easy give back to Chelsea. What is United doing? I don't know. They're not able to keep the ball, their composure, and Alonso has been fouled, but the referee says that's not a foul. Now the ball is with Ronaldo. He has to come so deep right now because United are not able to maintain possession. Is Telles? Telles straight away having the ball now to Rashford. Rashford running with the ball here, and gives it straight away to Ronaldo. Ronaldo gives it to Diego Dallo. Dallo has the ball here, controlling the ball. Gives it to Nemanja Matic. Nemanja Matic to Ilanga. Nemanja Matic back again, gets the ball. He gives it to Chris McTominay. Matic again. And Chelsea again in the throw-in here. So it's Chelsea throwing so far in the match. It's Manchester United nil, Chelsea nil. That's been the scoreline so far in this match, which is very fracturing towards Manchester United. N'Golo Kante, Thiago Silva, Rudiger. Rudiger straight away gives it to Cesar Azpilicueta. Crossfield pass. Reece James. Jorginho. Thiago Silva. Reece James. Reece James here gives it to Marcus Alonso. Lot of space for Alonso to work in his wings today. Werner. Havertz. This guy Havertz. Rudiger. It is Thiago Silva. This is again back to Mason Mount. Mason Mount to Reece James. It is to Cesar Azpilicueta. This is again Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva to Rudiger. Reece James here again, a lot of space. Azpilicueta. Reece James. And here again the ball. United keeping the ball up here at the other side. Again not able to retain the possession. Chelsea again have the ball back. It's been absolute dominance for Chelsea in the midfield. United just cannot win the ball back so far. It's Thiago Silva with the ball. It's sent to Rudiger. Rudiger gives straight away to right side. Reece James. Reece James again has the ball. James. That should be 1-0 Chelsea again. Kai Havertz another miss. He should be doing better from that. That was an absolute dolly for a player like him. Silva, Aspi, Silva, Jorginho, Havertz, Havertz to Mount, Mount to James, James to Mount, Mount again wins, James back. James again has the ball, James keeping the control of the ball, Mount, James, James to Aspi, James to Mount, Mount has a chance, it's straight up with another defender, Jorginho, Aspi, it is Mason Mount, it is Silva, it is Rudiger, it is N'Golo Kante, it is Rudiger, this is Thiago Silva, Jorginho, Azpilicueta. Again, the ball has been put in the box by United to clear it. Silva. Kante. Kante to Jorginho is a good pass. James has space, a lot of space. Again, United win the ball back. N'Golo Kante has fouled McTominay, so United have a bit of breather here. They needed that and they got it. United needed a breather in this game. They're not able to keep the ball and they get it in form of the foul by N'Golo Kante on Scott McTominay. So right now it's been an absolute dominance by Chelsea in this match. They needed that and I think they've got that. That was a much needed for Chelsea. and they've got that bit of mojo back. But Chelsea, again, like always, they are playing very well, but Chelsea are just not converting the chances, which is a massive, massive problem for them. Has been for a very, very long time for Chelsea. My goodness, the chances they missed today. The chances they missed today is just ridiculous. They should be 2 or 3 nil up, but again, that's the way Chelsea have been. That's the way Chelsea have been. Only Chelsea had a Benzema or 100 million Lukaku. Oh, he's on the bench. Again, Chelsea has the ball. Jorginho has the ball here. It's to Kai Havertz. Jorginho. He's straight away to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva is Rudiger. Rudiger straight away to Cesar Azpilicueta. Is Reece James. James here, James here, James here. Reece James to Jorginho. Jorginho to Mount. Mount again to James. Kante. Rudiger. What? Again. And he scored against Brentford, but always it won't happen. And again, Chelsea's possession has gone waste. And by 39 minutes, it's Manchester United nil, Chelsea nil, while it should be United nil, Chelsea 3. That's typical Chelsea for you. That's typical Chelsea, and a Chelsea fan is telling you that. So you can see the dominance, possession, shots, everything so far is under Chelsea's control. But the only thing that's missing is the final output. The only thing missing is a goal for Chelsea, and that's the thing they missed. And that's the thing why they're not in the title race and why they're not in the Champions League semi-final playing Manchester City. That's been the story of Chelsea so far this season. Alex Ferguson is in the stand as well. Sir Alex Ferguson here, watching the team from the stands. And here is United have the throwing up here. It's to Ragnick doing a bit disappointed, but he should be very happy that he's staying nil-nil. Because this could have been 2 or 3 nil so far. Jorginho. Jorginho to Silva. Silva to Mendy. Oh my goodness. Mendy's goal kicks are horrific. Mendy's goal kicks are absolutely horrific at absolute level. But Kante has had a superb game so far. Superb game so far. Good to see N'Golo Kante playing the way he does. Ronaldo had a chance here. Ronaldo had a chance. Oh. I think at the moment Bruno is absolutely out of confidence because Bruno should be taking the shot. He should be taking the shot, but Bruno looks absolutely out of confidence, and that could have been 1-0 Manchester United. McTominay to Bruno. He should have shoot, he didn't. Ronaldo was on side. But that was always going to be a difficult finish. And it's straight away again. Werner. Werner has been fouled up here in Chelsea have a free kick. Ferran did the right thing. He cannot allow Werner to turn away from him, so he fouled him. Jorginho. Jorginho having the chance to put a free kick up here. Passes straight to Mount. Mount towards Aspie. Aspie to James. James to Jorginho. Jorginho to straight away to Alonso. And a lot of space available to him. Alonso, there was no need for the pass. And Chelsea have a throw in now. There was no need. Havertz was never going to get there. But Alonso, for no reason, passes it there. It's Marcus Alonso right now with the ball. He passes it straight away to N'Golo Kante. Alonso. N'Golo Kante. It's Rudiger. It is Thiago Silva. It is Cesar Azpilicueta. Jorginho. It's Mason Mount. James up here now. Is James plays across, but it's been intercepted again by Varane. James has looked very dangerous this game and has been difficult to handle for United defense. It's a throw in now. James taking a throw in here. So it's James so far with the throw in. Mount to James. James to Aspie. Mason Mount has been fouled and Chelsea have a free kick from a good position here. So Mason Mount has been fouled up here and Chelsea have a free kick from a good decision. Will it be taken by Renzo? Will it be taken by Mount? Or will it be taken by James? That's the question. Uh, Mount has been really, other than that final output, he has been really, really good this game. Has been everything happen, and that was a very, very good turn by him, which brought a foul upon him. And now Chelsea have a free kick in a good position here. Silva, Havertz, Rudiger, all to target in the box. Mount looks a bit, he looks like he's a bit knocked, but it looks fine. He'll continue. It looks like he'll continue. Who will take it? Who will take it? Who will take it? It is going to be. Is it going to reach James? It is. Hmm. Couldn't better reach James. We see Kante. Kante, man, there was James. Absolute space. That's Chelsea. That's what they do to you. Attackingly, manager has set a game where you should be 3-0 up, and we are struggling here to even win. I have no words. Again, a game we should be winning. Frustration, but that's the only way you can say as a Chelsea fan. Frustration, and that's it. Just pure frustration. We just never take our chances away. We just never put the chances away. We could have been 2-3 up and we just don't take them. What can I say? Should I rant? I don't know. Nil off here. It's United throwing it down. And this is a United 1-0 win written all over it if Chelsea keep missing chances. Ronaldo will at some point score a goal. Again, big chances missed from Havertz. Literally has cost his team the match today for me. Especially Kaya, I love you, but you should be putting the chances in. And now it's straight up with the ball is back with Telles. Jorginho with the ball back from Fernandez. Kante. Werner. Jorginho. Jorginho to Marcus Renzo. No Mount. Mount to Havertz. Havertz means a throw in for Chelsea. And it's a throw in now. It's half time. It's half time. United nil. Chelsea nil. A match where Chelsea should be 2-0 up and we are struggling to even score a goal. I have literally no words to describe that. No words to describe that. That's the score so far. Manchester United nil. Chelsea nil. Half time. Again, Chelsea should be 2-3 up and they're struggling here even to score goals. Frustrating, but that's the way Chelsea have been for a very, very long time. Frustrating, but again, what can you really say? Same old Chelsea. I'll only use one word. Same old Chelsea again coming back. We just cannot score goals and we struggle to win matches. If you struggle to score goals, you will not win league. We are absolute finishing FC. No way. Just pathetic so far. That's the most worst song I would have ever sang. And I don't know what to say. That's been pathetic so far from us again. Again, just absolutely pathetic. I have no words. I have no words really to describe that. It's been surprising again. Defensively, we look so solid today, but we haven't had goals to score show for it. I'm very frustrated today. I'm being very, very honest. I'm being very, very frustrated. But that's the way you have to take it. That's the only word I can say. It's been absolutely frustrating. You see the dominance of Chelsea, passes, shots. But that's the Chelsea, we just never take our chances. And when you don't finish your chances, you will pay the price for that. It's been absolutely 8 shots to Chelsea as per goal. I think the Premier League was showing more shots, so I'm not fully sure. Passes have been more. All this stuff by Chelsea has been more, and still, it's been 3 shots to 11. It's been one corner to two, and it's been 4 fouls to three. Absolute domination by Chelsea, and still they've nothing to show for it, which is the most you can say not surprising thing so far. It's been sad, it's been disappointing. We had all the shots, Havertz had all the chances. You should be putting that in the back of the net. There was a good pass by N'Golo Kante, and again we are structuring here at match 0 Chelsea nil half time. This match has a lot of meaning for us as well in terms of the Premier League table, the Premier League where we lie, because if we lose this match, we will be 5 points above Arsenal, 7 points above Tottenham, and then our all games played will be very equal. And another loss, we still have Everton to play, Wolves to play, Leeds to play. It could be big, big trouble. We had the chances, we just didn't finish them. I really don't know what to say. I really, really don't know what to say, bar being sad and angry. I just don't know what to say with the finishing. It's frustrating so far. It's been very, very frustrating. Same old Chelsea had the chances to wrap the game up, but just didn't. I'm very frustrated so far. It's frustrating, but what can you do? I really predicted this match to be 2-4, but Chelsea is always there to destroy your predictions and do yourself as well. And it's very clear if this was Liverpool, I'm sure United will be 4 or 5 nil down right now. And Chelsea had all the chances and they nil nil. And most probably will pay for them. I'm being very, very honest. Disappointing, very disappointed so far with us. It's been very, very disappointing so far. I think that's the way we have gone so far. It's been absolutely disappointing. Half-time match to nil, Chelsea nil, and I think it's a bit problem for Chelsea now. We've dominated the whole game, and again we just come absolutely unstuck. When we always dominate, we always play well. We just always come unstuck. That's been the story of a season. Brighton's, Burnley's, United's. I have no words for half a today. As always with Chelsea, I think it's the numbness in me that's really, really making me frustrated. Havertz should be making that 1 Chelsea. Kai should be making that pass to Alonso, and it's already 1 Chelsea. Chelsea have had so many chances, and we still are nil-nil in this match. It's frustrating. That's been the story of the way we have played for the last whole season here. It's been sad, it's been cutting, it's been disappointing. But again, we have thrown it away. We have really thrown it away so far. If we lose to this United team, I really have no words. If we lose to this United team, my God, I'm going to go absolutely berserk. If we lose to this United team, mind you, I'm going absolutely berserk at the team. This will be unacceptable at the highest order. We should not ever, in our absolute right mind, be losing or drawing to this United team. They are absolutely awful, and I have a lot of respect for them. Great club, but they were ridiculously bad. We had it so easy, and still we're going to make use of that. That's Chelsea. We always make it tough for ourselves. That's a Chelsea thing, by the way. Charity FC, back at it again. Frustrated again, as always. Surprised? No. Angry? No. Gutted? Yes. That's been the story of whole season. How many times can I be angry when I've seen this misses over and over again? To be honest, how can I feel angry again and again? I cannot feel angry. I can only feel sorry, I can only feel sad, and that's the only feelings I'm going to have in this match. Very disappointing so far. Very disappointing. So, with the lineups at the moment, there's no changes. So, the lineup for both the sides is going to look in this way as well. So, United started with this lineup David De Gea, Dalot, Varane, Lindelof, Telles, Matic, McTominay, Ilanga, Bruno, Rashford, Ronaldo. Ilanga has looked absolutely absent in the game. Rashford is absolutely absent in the game. Bruno has creatively done nothing, and Ronaldo has been United's best attacker. While Matic, for me, had the best game for United. While for Chelsea, Guy has been absolutely horrific in front of goal. I think Werner has a disappointing game. Mount has had a good game. I think Kante has been Chelsea's man of the match along with Reece James. So that's been the performances and lineups of both the teams. So it's nil right now, and there's a lot of go through for both the teams as well. A lot and lot to go through. Frustrating, but you have to take it. You have to take it on chin if we lose again. That's the only way you can accept that and move forward. I feel for Tuchel. Absolutely feel for Tuchel right now. What can he do? He's coached a match. There should be 2-0 Chelsea and win nil. Frustrated is a very short word right now for me to say. The way we have played this game so far. Frustrated. So far, the story of the match has been Chelsea started well. The pitch of Old Trafford is very long and very large, which is helping Chelsea. But other than that, we're not making full use of that and are paying the price as we always do. Whew. So now, just before halftime is starting, I just want to give my final analysis on the first half and the way we played. So I think overall, still I'm very positive for this match. I do believe we'll win this match. We just have too much quality for Manchester United, and I do think we'll win this match. But overall, again, these finishings have cost us at important times this season. I remember Brighton at the top of my head, Welbeck header at 92nd minute. I remember the Burnley match. We had the chances to make it 3 or 4-0, and then 83rd minute, 1-0, Matic Vidra makes it 1-1. Everton C team, we were 1-0 up, had a lot of chances to be 5 or 6-0 up, didn't take it, and then it was 1-1. Jared Braithwaite scoring that goal. So I have a lot of nightmares of what has happened this season. And if this match continues the same fashion, we're going to remember that Harvard's chance for a very, very long time. That's been the story of a season, frustrating. And I think it's clear to see why we are nowhere near the level of City and Liverpool. A level we aspire to reach, a level we are very far away. We aspire to reach that level, but sadly, we are no way. So now halftime is on the verge of starting, and at the moment the score is Manchester nil, Chelsea nil. That's the score so far. So my prediction before the second half starts is going to end Manchester United nil, Chelsea 3. That's my prediction. But seeing Chelsea, it could be opposite, and Chelsea could lose 1-0. That's the way this is always gone. So right now I'm going to remove the halftime and just going to edit that. As a score so far, Manchester nil, Chelsea nil. On the test right now, I'm going to show you stats. And so far, possession has been dominated by Chelsea, shots and everything has been dominated by Chelsea. But the final score, Manchester United 0, Chelsea 0. The lineup so far at the moment by both the teams. At the moment, there are no changes. So Chelsea started with the lineup of Mendy, Rudiger, Silva, Aspilicueta, James, Jorginho, Kante, Alonso, Mount, Werner, Havertz, with James playing at his preferred right wing back position. While here, Diego David Gea, Dalo, Varane, Lindelof, Telles, Matic, McTominay, Elanga, Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, Ronaldo was United squad. The injuries that they've had, this was the best possible squad they can really put out there. And that was the best United squad they can really have in this match with the injuries they've had, which has been absolutely insane. The amount of injuries they've had right now in this part of the season has been insane. But even then, that's a good lineup that can do a job. Chelsea have started the half. It's Havertz. It's Mason Mount. Oh, that's a very, very team shot. So it's Chelsea again starting the half well, but it's nil-nil. Again in the final output, Chelsea have no answers to break United down. So that's the way the match has gone so far. No changes from both sides so far. So McTominay, Matic in the midfield today, I think Matic has done a very, very good job of helping United in the transitions. Winning the ball back from Chelsea when required, passing the ball well when required, playing out of the press. I think yeah, Mount wins the ball back. Is straight away to Jorginho. Jorginho gives it to Silva. Silva to Aspi. Aspi straight away passes to Werner, but Varane wins it back. McTominay again keeps the ball, but James is very strong for Ilanga. And Ilanga has fouled him. And Chelsea have a free kick. The interesting thing is going to be when is Lukaku going to come on against his former employees. He's a former Chelsea player, former United player, and now a current Chelsea player. United have the ball. It's Bruno Fernandes, but that's Ronaldo. That's a very, very poor pass. Bruno should be doing better there. He should be keep the ball. I think sometimes for me, Bruno is too erratic. He goes very, very fast when there's no need for it. And I think that was costly. He could have kept the ball down, held a bit of position, and allowed his team to come into the play. It's a free kick for United now. From the middle of the pitch, it's free kick for Manchester United. Ronaldo looks like he's moving a bit trudgingly, so it looks like he might have a knock here. Is Alex Telles lining up the free kick? Alex Telles up there with the free kick. Alex Telles, where is he going to put Chelsea going with the zonal marking and high, trying to put United in offside. The ball is with Matic. Oh, that was a good chance. That was a good ball from Matic into the box. Telles is to Mason Mount. It's Jorginho. Jorginho to Havertz. Oh my god! Warner was free and Havertz did not pass to him. Dude, Havertz on the pitch. I have no words for Kai Havertz right now. I have no words for Kai Havertz right now. I have no words for Kai Havertz right now. He has been ridiculously bad. We paid 72 million for this guy. He plays well for 3 matches, plays bad for 4 matches, played well for 3 matches, plays bad for 4 matches. That's not why we paid 72 million for you guy. Very, very disappointed. I have no words for Havertz. I have literally no words for Kai Havertz. That was ridiculous from Kai. That's been one of the best football we've played in last some matches, and that's the way we are going to do. I'm just very frustrated with Havertz right now. I just really want to get my anger out of somewhere because this is pathetic by Kai Havertz. Just pathetic by Kai Havertz so far. What has happened to him today, I don't know. Why is he lacking so much confidence? Is out of my mind. Kai Havertz literally cost Chelsea this game. Chelsea have a corner here. Marcus Alonso. James has fouled Elanga. That is clear to see. No Rashford. Rashford. Chelsea again had the chance to get second half with a 1-0 lead. Again, don't take it. Havertz has to come off in the next 5-10 minutes if he plays like this. But Tuchel has Tuchel got the balls to get him out of the pitch? I don't know. What has happened to Kai today? I'm just absolutely gutted. It's very disappointing so far with the Chelsea half. Very, very disappointed with Chelsea half. We should be winning this game 2-3-0, and right now it's 0-0. Chelsea have a throw in here. Aspirada. Now to James. Jorginho. Jorginho to Havertz. Havertz to Werner. Mount. Mount to Alonso. United again making a mess of it in the box. Matic clears it like he always does, a proper smart player. Silva wins the ball back straight to Jorginho. Jorginho to Aspi. Aspi to Kante. Kante to Jorginho. Jorginho straight over to Antonio Rudiger. Chelsea midfield has been really good today. Is Marcus Renzo. Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz straight away passes it to Jorginho. Jorginho to Kante. Kante to Mount. Mount. That's a poor pass by Kante. Reece James and Mason Mount. Oh my god. How when is the goal gonna come from? Warner should be doing better. He should be anticipating that better. How are we not 3 or 4 nil up is behind? Beyond me. Beyond me how we are not 4 nil up in this game. Matip wins the ball back against Kante. Kante wins the ball back now. Matic. Matic now straight away clears it off. Gives it to Rashford. Rashford to Ilanga. Now it's a handball for Aspilicueta. They're asking for a card here, a yellow card up here. It looks like this match is written for United 1 victory. Just frustration, nothing else. It's very frustrating this side. I don't know what can we do. I really don't know. We have chances in the game, we just don't take them. We should be winning this game so far, and we are right now drawing this game. It's furious. I'm absolutely furious right now, but what can we do? I wish that we scored the goal because dropping points in this game will be absolutely ridiculous against this United side. So it's got McTominay, Alex Telles taking the free kick up here. Again, Chelsea high marking. McTominay puts a cross in. It's a poor, poor cross. That's a poor cross by McTominay. There were no chances in the game, and now he's doing that. I'm just no buzz right now for this team. I have no buzz for Kai Havertz right now. This is United written. Winner written all over. Ronaldo winner right now. The way Chelsea are playing right now. Chelsea win the ball back. Marcus Alonso through Kante. Alonso has the ball now. Alonso straight over to Werner. Werner to Kante. Kante to Jorginho. Kante to straight away to Werner. Alonso. Werner. Werner to Jorginho. Is very lucky to not go to Ronaldo. Rudiger to Aspi. Aspi to Jorginho. Jorginho to Aspi. Is Thiago Silva. Silva here. Silva straight over to James. That's that's a very, very overhit pass. James is never going to get to it. It was a good try by Silva, but that needed precision. And that's been the story of Chelsea's half so far. This VR is such an exhausting team to watch. Have the chances, play well, and still don't win matches. 57 minutes already gone here, and we are still struggling to score a goal. This is Havertz. Havertz straight over to Werner. Werner offside. As always, offside, Timo Werner. Is Matic with the ball running away with it? It's Rudiger. Straight to David De Gea. David De Gea puts it straight away as a goal kick straight away. Silva. Again very strong with Ronaldo. Aspilicueta wins the ball. Aspilicueta saved. Again Chelsea trying to make an individual error out of nowhere. Very, very lucky it did not fall to Rashford Elanga. United getting into the game because Chelsea are not hell-bent on taking their chances. And we are going to pay massive price for that. We haven't won in this stadium since 2013. It looks like it'll continue. Kante here to Alonso. It's to Alex Telles right now. Rudiger, Thiago Silva up here. Silva to straight away to Mason Mount. A lot of space for Chelsea to work in. It's James. Corner kick for Chelsea. Another chance for Chelsea to whip a ball into the box and get a chance and score a goal. They've had a lot of chances this game, but they're hell bent on not scoring them. That's been the story of Chelsea so far this match, this season. And again, Chelsea have a chance to corner kick here. A big chance for Chelsea to make it 1-0. James has been really, really good this whole game and has been really unbeatable by United. He's been absolutely ridiculous today. Mount, Timo Werner now. What was that team? Oh, please bring Lukaku on. James wins the ball back very, very well. Iskante. Iskante to Silva. Is Silva straight away to Marcus Alonso. It's Marcus Alonso. Marcus Alonso straight away with the ball. Marcus Alonso gives it to it's now up Timo Werner post. Timo N'Golo Kante now running at the pitch. N'Golo Kante to Cesar Aspilicueta. Cesar Aspilicueta straight away towards Reece James has a lot of space to work in. Put the ball into the box. And that's Marcus Alonso! Finally, Chelsea get a goal. Was that needed? Was that needed? Ooh, finally. Finally, we've broken United down. Finally, we've got that goal we needed. And now we lead 1-0, a very, very important lead for us. And most probably putting an end to any top 4 talks or any top 4 battle losing talks. Kante started the attack straight away to Cesar Aspilicueta. Aspilicueta to James. James puts the ball in. It looks like Havertz got a touch to it. And Marcus Alonso was there to put it into the back of the net. That's a very good finish. David De Gea is a very, very good goalkeeper. And putting ball away from him is a very, very hard task to do. That's a beautiful finish. What a finish by Marcus Alonso. One of the best left backs when it comes to finishing. Left wing back. And he's showing that why. Big goal for Chelsea. And they're showing why they deserved it. They have been absolutely dominant the whole game. Ronaldo looks sad. He's tried his best. I think it's just going to be season over for United. That's been their season. Is Cristiano now winning against Silva duel? Winning a throw in? No. Rudiger has kept it in. Is Chelsea throwing now? United will pressure Chelsea for the next 5 minutes. Just Chelsea have to take it on and then score another and get away from this game. Is Marcus Alonso with the ball now? Is N'Golo Kante? United having the ball back through Matic. N'Golo Kante. But again, Matic has the ball. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. Cristiano Ronaldo. 1-1 United Chelsea. What can you do? When we score a goal, we always just sleep. N'Golo Kante again the recipient of an error. Again a recipient of an error. He did it against Real. He's done it again, and we have faced the consequences. We have again faced the consequences. It's 1-1 now, and we are again faced the consequence. Good ball by Matic. And we've united the confidence now. It's a corner for Chelsea, so good response for them after that goal. It's a corner kick for Chelsea now. Jorginho hitting a shot was never going to go in. We all knew that. And again, individual error by N'Golo Kante has thrown it away. But also, Havertz has to be blamed as well for the chance. If we lose to this United team or draw, this team is absolutely in the mud. And I'm not even joking. We made absolute mess of this match. Is Chelsea throwing now? Tuchel again late with his substitution as always. Let's end this season already. It's been very bad. Just end this season, man. Just end this pathetic season. A season that was with big hopes, you have just destroyed it. Off-field issue, on-field issues, the players not finishing doing the basics. Not doing the basics, we could have been 3-4 nil up. Premier League title race not in that. Played very well in the Carabao Cup final. In the league, we have thrown it away. It's just so sad right now, the way we are ending this season. It's better we ended and go to the FA Cup. That's the only way we can go. But this has been ridiculously bad from the guys. A corner kick for Chelsea. James and Matic had a bit of fight here. I think James is angry with him. He thought he was throwing him in down. I've always told you Old Trafford slopes are very, very dangerous for players and the injuries. That should be red. That should be red. Kante has the ball back. All the game, Kante has been good, and then a horrific pass will stay with all Chelsea fans. He has been mostly good for the whole game, but Kante's horrific misplaced pass has again cost Chelsea a goal. Rudiger has the ball here. Rudiger gives it straight back to his Aspilicueta. Aspilicueta has the ball here. He gives it straight over to N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante to Mason Mount. Mason Mount to Reece James. Reece James now straight away. Running with the ball. Gives it to Kante. Kante has the ball now and gives it back to United. It's a foul for Chelsea now. And you can say a middle position, not very promising, but a chance to make something of it. So it's a free kick for Chelsea. Are they going to play it short? Are they going to play it long? That's up to Chelsea here. But overall, it's been a very, very disappointing lead, the way Chelsea have thrown it away. Jorginho has the ball here. And Jorginho straight away gives it back to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva straight away has the ball. Thiago Silva is controlling the ball here, gives it to Jorginho. Jorginho is keeping the tempo of the game. And again, he gives it back to Rudiger. Rudiger has the ball, gives it to Alonso. Again, Chelsea slowly trying to build the attack. All the momentum they lost while their goal was scored. Rudiger to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva straight away to Edward Mendy. He puts a goal kick away, and now Timo Werner, he's not going to win a header here. No. But Alonso has the ball back. He's been very good this game. Alonso scored a beautiful goal. And right now it's N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante now cutting inside and really going with the ball. Now he's stopped with the ball and he's given it to Havertz. Havertz has given it back to N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante to Jorginho. Jorginho gives it back to Rudiger. Rudiger has the ball now. Rudiger gives it to Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva has the ball. He puts it long for Reece James. This time the pass has been accurate. And the header is always going to be difficult to get it in. Mason Mount has the ball now. Mason Mount gives it back to Cesar Aspilicueta. Aspilicueta Reece James. Reece James turns and gives it to Jorginho. Jorginho has the ball now, gives it to Rudiger. Rudiger has the ball. He puts that pass away. Lindelof. Matic has the ball back now. And now it's Ilanga. Ilanga to straight away to Telles. Telles again. United are hell-bent on giving it back to Chelsea. But Ronaldo does a very, very good job now. The ball is again back. And Bruno Fernandes is a very, very clever play. He went down, but he knew Chelsea had the possession again, so he sat down. So that's smart tactics. I think you're going to criticize that. Now he's up, and Romelu Lukaku is coming on the pitch now. And it's Christian Pulisic as well. So two substitutions by Chelsea already. It's Romelu Lukaku coming back for Chelsea on the pitch against his former employees. And it's also coming here is Christian Pulisic. So Lukaku and Christian Pulisic are in for Chelsea. In. And it looks like Havertz, who has been absolutely ridiculous in this game. Absolute awful game. And it looks like Havertz is coming off. He has been absolutely horrific in this game. And Werner and Havertz both have gone away for Lukaku and Pulisic. Now I hope Lukaku scores because that would be the best fairy tale ever. Lukaku in, Pulisic in, and it's Havertz and Werner out. It's 1-1 the score still. So Lukaku and Pulisic come in as substitutes and Havertz and Werner have gone out. So it's United 1, Chelsea 1 still. And here Chelsea have the ball. So Chelsea again retaining the ball. We are being shown photos of the substitutes. Now it's Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva to Rudiger. Rudiger has the ball again. Rudiger gives it back to Mount. Mount gives it back to Jorginho. Jorginho has the tempo of the ball again and he gives it to Rudiger. Rudiger is controlling the ball again. He gives it to Mount in space. Mount. Mount to Reece James. Oh, that was so unlucky. That was so close to Romelu Lukaku. And it's Chelsea corner now again. And with so many bodies again, this is going to be a tough phase for United. But if Chelsea keep attacking like this, counter attacks could also be dangerous for them. But United this game haven't looked like that until Kante misplays a pass. But James and Lukaku is going to be a good partnership to see. Havertz did not do well this game. It's corner kick for Chelsea. Matic is marking Lukaku and Ilanga is also up there and it's going to be Marcus Alonso. This is Reece James now having the ball. And it's again another corner for Chelsea up here. There have been a lot of corners now for them. It's another corner for Chelsea. Cleared by Bruno Fernandes here. And Reece James has been absolutely epic this game. He has been beautiful. Kante now for me has not been the best player because of the mistake. It's been James. And it was so close to Alonso to make it 2-1. Now that's a poor corner. That's a very, very poor corner. It's to Jorginho. It's Marcus Alonso. Marcus Alonso to Jorginho. Jorginho gives it back towards Kante. Kante to Jorginho again. Jorginho has the ball. He gives it to Marcus Alonso. And Marcus Alonso is tightly marked, but Mount has space. Again cleared by United defender. Ronaldo has the ball. But again United give it away. Again United give it away. Has they been done this whole game? Is N'Golo Kante. N'Golo Kante back to Antonio Rudiger. Rudiger has the control of the ball. Rudiger keeping the ball nicely. Rudiger keeping the ball very, very nicely so far. Cesar Aspilicueta. Straight away to Thiago Silva. Straight away towards Aspilicueta right now. Aspilicueta reach James. But it's very far away, so it's difficult to be crossing from there. It's Jorginho. Jorginho to Marcus Renzo. Now this is N'Golo Kante. It's to Marcus Renzo. Marcus Renzo back to Jorginho. How many passes under Jorginho has made this game? N'Golo Kante. Pulisic. Oh my god. That was such a good chance. Again, no one in the box, for damn sake. I just don't know about this team. I cannot predict about this team. Again and again. Again, we have done it. Pulisic has such a good chance. Just put it into the box, my guy. Kante made a very, very good pass. Mount should have been there, or Pulisic should have taken more time. But again, same old story as we always do. It's back to Marcus Rashford. How bad this United team is. Chelsea have still conceded against them and not scored. I've just no words for this team so far. It's Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. And it's a foul and a free kick for Manchester United. I've just no words right now. We've thrown this match away. A match where we led and everything looked good. We have thrown it away as always. Just one chance for United, one goal. 10 chances for Chelsea, one goal. We can't take, we have to get it. We've thrown this match away. It looks like it's going to end in a draw. A match Chelsea should have won. From Arsenal, West Ham United, Brentford, and Southampton, Chelsea have just taken 5 points, 4 points, 7 points from 5 games. Very disappointed from us today. I've just no words. We've thrown the match away. United are going to waste time at every opportunity now. Matic again has a ball here. It's to McTominay. Rudiger has a ball. Matic has the ball here. Matic straight away passes back again. It's Teles. It's to Rafael Varane. It's to David De Gea. David De Gea straight away, but he's back to Chelsea again. Thiago Silva. Calm heads. Chelsea need here. They need to play nicely and they still get the goal. But don't concede. That's the only way I can say. Such an unpredictable side we are. I have just no words for us right now. Really, absolutely unpredictable. For no absolute reason. And we are again going to finish 15, 16 points behind City or Liverpool. That's incense. That's pathetic. And that's unacceptable. But I'll not say any word on that. Is offside. Ronaldo hit a short straight. Mendy was safe, but it was offside. So is Matic coming out and Phil Jones coming on for United. And Rashford coming off. And Mata coming on here. Only 12 minutes left for Chelsea to get a winner here. Phil Jones clears it. Back to Alonso. United win it back. Kante wins it back. Oh my god, that was close. That should have been 2-1 Chelsea. James had a very good shot from his weak foot. Kante would have made up for his mistake. He hit the bar. We just don't have a luck today. We are just unlucky. We are very unlucky. It just seems like it won't go in today. It won't go in. It's a throw in for United. Ronaldo throws it long. It's Thiago Silva. It's a free kick for Chelsea now. Mount has played superbly well this game. Mount and James have been so good. It's Thiago Silva. He has passed it to his Aspilicueta. Reece James. This is Prison Pulisic. Mason Mount. Again, Lukaku asking for the service, but Alonso comes in field. Sometimes I feel for Lukaku as well. He asks for the service, it doesn't get it. He has to be frustrated. He doesn't get the service he needs. Again, a corner chance for Rudiger. It goes begging. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is getting ready here. N'Golo Kante is coming off, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek is coming on for Chelsea. Except that error, Kante has had a good game, but he cannot play full games. Injury has chances, so he's going to come off. His mistake has cost Chelsea again, but also he had a very good performance. I feel for him. He's one of Chelsea's favorite players. I don't know what's going on with him. Why is he making these mistakes? Another drop point is looking like on the cards for Chelsea until we find a goal. But at least, for God's sake, we don't lose. That's the only good positive we can have. It's Jorginho. Jorginho having a lot of ball into this match. Aspilicueta, Mason Mount, is to Romelu Lukaku. He's to Reece James. Reece James to Jorginho. Jorginho to Lukaku. Ronaldo to Ilanga. Ilanga gives it to Bruno Fernandes. Then Rudiger makes an unnecessary foul, and now again United will have a free kick from a good position to get the big man in there. How have we not won this game is beyond me, and now we could even lose it. It's James. What a technique here. Pulisic to straight away to Romelu Lukaku. Lukaku has been beaten by the first man again. This is not going to make a good impression in the fan. Romelu, you have to do better in that regards. You have to do better, Romelu, there. What are you doing? His confidence also looks plummeted. Romelu Lukaku should be making the run proper, and he does that when he was in Inter or Belgium. But for Chelsea, we haven't seen that. It's 84 minutes gone. It looks very difficult for Chelsea to find a goal here. Absolutely dominated them, and yet we're going to come out with a draw. Charity FC always at it. It's says Aspilicueta. Is Mason Mount. Is Reece James. United have the ball again. The ball is now back to Rafael Varane. He gives it straight to Lindelof. Phil Jones are playing a back three now. It looks a back three now for them. And it's a throw in now for United here. 85 minutes have gone right till now. It's to Mason Mount here. It's a foul by Rudiger. What the heck he's doing, I don't know. We looked and understood now. It does look like he's going to win the 1-1. With only some minutes left, 87 minutes just on the clock. Is going to be very, very difficult right now. Very disappointed, but that's the only way it goes with Chelsea. Absolutely gutting, but that's the way we are. We make things harder for ourselves for no reason. And United making a case for a yellow card, but there's never should be a yellow card in that regards. He had already put the ball over, and then Langa brought his head to it, and now the kid is going to take time. Well done. That's never yellow. And now he's going to make the most of it. Going to waste time as much as he can. Match is understood now. We have thrown it away. Charity FC back at it. We've thrown this match away. Time is running out. There's a free kick for Chelsea now. Time is running out for Chelsea to even get a goal in this game now. Bruno straight away now to Ronaldo. But the ball has been won by Silva. He's been well against Ronaldo today. In the goal, he could do nothing. It was Kante's mistake. And now it's to Alex Telles. We have thrown it away. We have thrown this match away. Three minutes have been added on. It's to Ruben Loftus-Cheek here. He gives it to Marcus Alonso. That's Chelsea's story of the season. We have drawn to this Manchester United side. We have drawn to this Manchester United side. No words really. No words. No composure. No nothing. And now we are most probably sitting 12 points behind City. And it's going to be 15, 18, or even 20 points behind. What's been the progress this season? Just end this season or win the FA Cup and end this. He's been an absolute torture this April. Only just 80 seconds left in this match now. Just 6 points above Arsenal now and 8 points above Tottenham. Only created difficulty for ourselves. That is Chelsea for you. And now it's chance for United again. It's a corner kick for United. Final minute and final corner kick for United in this game. So many chances to make it 2-0, 3-0, even 2-1. We didn't take it. That's a draw. 1-1. United won. Chelsea won. We have thrown the match away as always. Thank you guys for watching.